Throwback, welcome back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen, where we did the Auriza Hero's Grave and the Auriza Side Tomb. The Hero's Grave was the one with the double chariots or triple chariots, a lot of chariots, and it was also home to Crucible Knight Ardovis. And the Side Tomb was the one with, it was basically the trick tomb, basically speaking. And at the end of that episode, we also fought the Draconic Tree Sentinel and fought the Black Blade Kindred right here in Caelid, which, as I said, was the litmus test to see if we are qualified to take on Upper Caelid, which I am happy to announce that we are. So if you're new here, please consider liking, subscribing, turning on the bell notification that you never miss an upload from me. And in today's episode, we shall start taking over Upper Caelid as we move on, as we proceed on around. Now there is a place that we want to go. As you can see, there's a message right here, and we want to drop down. So precious item ahead, except be wary of down. So yeah, so we need to find a way to get down. Try down, sure. Right, so yeah, as you can see, there is a hanging branch like down there, so it's what we shall be trying to aim for. I'm gonna check if I have any sacrificial twig, because there's a possibility we might be going down and dying over here, because it's not an easy place. Okay, fall on this overarching branch as easy as you like, and then now you need to align ourselves with this branch so that we do not fall off weirdly. There we go. Right, so next up we shall be moving forward and getting to this side branch, and then we shall be aiming for this structure down there. There we go. And now I think we just move forward. We just drop down forward. Okay, I actually did not think we were gonna be alive after that fall. I was really holding my breath. Anyway, we get onto Torrent, and now we can start exploring this lower region. And that's the thing with this game, is like there are so many regions that you can explore, and you can find some items, you know, just hidden in places. But yeah, sometimes it just gets a bit too complicated. Like, I don't know, I don't even think that there is any need for any of us to ever come this down, like just to seek an item. Like, the risk reward ratio is really not worth it, to be honest. But I'm just a guy who doesn't really care about the risk reward ratio, because at the end of the day I'm trying to do this at 100%, like as much as possible. If that did not make sense, don't worry, it does not make sense to me. Basically speaking, what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to get 100% completion on this game. Is that possible? Maybe not, because of the sheer size of the game, but it's not gonna stop us from trying, right? Anyway, there is literally nothing here, so let's try and descend further down. You guys can see there the two waters are separated. I don't know why, but you know, it just seems something that I should point out. Like, I saw online there was a place where two separate bodies of water meet and there's a perfect boundary. So I don't know, maybe the devs got the inspiration from that one section, from that, I don't know. Anyway, we shall be proceeding on slightly forward. There should be a drop off that I'm looking for, because we need to go to a level even lower than where we are. As you guys can see, there is a slight platform like right below us right there, and there's even a vampire bat on it, and I shall be trying to descend lower. So it's gonna take some precise dropping down, but I think we can manage it. So I'm gonna leave this template for somebody, just in case somebody ever decides to go down. The other message that I left like so many episodes ago has been also getting some appraisals, you know, like it was a message that I left outside a catacomb warning guys that there are undead ahead, so you know. I don't know, seems like this is a good place to this seems like a good place to leave this in case somebody else decides that they're looking for a way to get down there, so you know, try down. That as easy as you like. So anyway, let us now try down. I actually left the message even without trying down, so you know, I might be leading guys to their own death. Honestly, not so bad. I mean, we did lose some chunk of our health, and it means that somebody who has a lower health pool will not be able to survive that jump, but you know, that sounds like a them problem and not a me problem. So as you guys can see, we are now at the lower level, and yeah, as I said, this place isn't actually even worth it. Like, oh god, I actually thought I was gonna die. I don't know why. Like, it's really hard to judge the distances on this game. Like, you guys are gonna see what I mean by that. Like, some distances you jump and you think you're safe and then they kill you, then some distances completely look unsafe and they don't kill you. It's weird, but it's how it's always been in this game. But yeah, so as you can see, that I'm looking for a talisman, if you guys can believe it. The only thing that I came down here for is a talisman, and it's not even like it's not even a talisman I'm ever gonna use in the first place. So that's what even makes it more pointless. Like, the risk reward ratio for me is absolutely atrocious. But that's the life you lock yourself into when you're trying to get when you're trying to go for 100%. That's what you lock yourself into, basically speaking. And as you can see, you can still keep going down. Like, you can still keep going down. Can you guys believe that? Like, we have been platforming our way down and we can still keep going down, which to me is just insane. Okay, oh lord, we had a slight screen freeze over there, but nothing too major. Oh boy. We almost made it to the lower level. Almost being the preoperative word. And to be honest, I'm just done. I'm not even going back. That is more than enough for me. As I said, the risk reward ratio for trying to platform down all the way to the lowest level, it's not worth it unless you really want that talisman. But for me, it's really not worth it. Anyway, we've lost our wonderful sacrificial twig, but that's what his job is there for. It's for me to not lose my runes while I have it active, basically speaking. Anyway, I'm just gonna use this. And now we shall be going towards the artery, so we shall be starting at, I'm not so sure if I want to start at Dragonbarrow. Fuck, that's the isolated mushroom, this Seofrawell, yeah. So before we even go to the artery, we need to go get a super upgrade to our arsenal charm to allow us to be able to carry some more, well, not to carry some more weapons. I don't even need to carry more weapons. It's going to allow us to keep our heavy armor on without having the problem of fat rolling. And you guys know that, okay, you might not know this, but your roll speed is also tied to the invisibility frames that you get. So if you're fat rolling, you have less invisibility frames. If you're really, rolling fast, like you're very quick in your rolls, you have higher rates of invisibility frames. So it's the kind of things that you need to keep in mind as you're trying to as you're building up on yourself. Anyway, get that stone sword key. That bear is absolutely dangerous. You guys have seen me fight bears a lot, and I handle them pretty okay, I'd say. That's the one bear that regardless of what happens, I am not challenging. I am not challenging that bear. I don't care what any of you guys decide. I don't care what any of you guys want to give me. I am never challenging that bear. That bear will absolutely obliterate you from existence. It is too overleveled, it is too overtuned. You literally have to be perfect. You literally have to be perfect in your inputs to stand a chance at beating it. I'm not saying that you're gonna beat it if you're perfect, you'll only stand a chance. So yeah, no. I will never fight that bear, not even if you were giving me a prize to do so. Anyway, we went through that direction just to get a stone sword key. Now in this direction is where we shall be going to get our upgrade to our arsenal charm, and it's gonna be a funny upgrade to get because it's gonna involve us having to fight other players, but we're not gonna be fighting them directly. We're gonna be fighting their a representation form of their characters, and how it works is your opponents are drawn from players who have completed your opponents are drawn from players who have actually also completed the fight. So if for instance there, let me put it in an example form. So let's say there are other players who have gone and completed that challenge. The game is going to pick up their build and their player model and have them as an opponent for anyone who should come and face them next. So, and this fight also has a catch. You have to win 3 in a row. So you can't die and respawn and continue. If you die, you start again. It has to be 3 in a row, and that's the thing. Now, the reason why I am taking out these giants is I do not want them interfering. I do not need them interfering in that matchup against those guys. It's already hard enough. I do not need them interfering. So, right. So now that this is cleared, I'm gonna try use Eleonora's pole blade. Just for shits and giggles. Right, so as you can see, there is that gigantic jar over there, and he's the one that is responsible for it. So we're just gonna go have a nice conversation with him. So talk, we get the 3 dots, he shakes a little bit. And yeah, you can now see the Knights of the Great Jar. Now, all these knights are pulled from guys who have just completed this challenge, like recently. If you're playing offline, you get some stock characters to fight against, so it's actually easier to play this part offline. But There is literally nothing like playing offline for me. That's never gonna happen. Jesus Christ, that weapon is heavy. I'm trying to get a bleed proc on him. Just because bleed is very overpowered. Okay, this is not going well. Huh, interesting. Okay, yeah. Eleonora's wall blade is really not working its magic with me. Yikes. Okay. Okay, he's using golden vow. Okay. You're not the only one who can use golden vow, my guy. Okay. Alright, so whenever you see that move, you just need to back away. It's not the best. That move hurts. Yikes. This might just be my hardest matchup so far. Not that I'm complaining. Actually got me the laser. Interesting. Anyway. Alright, there we go. So we've completed the first one. Alright, so we're just gonna golden vow and then we're gonna start the second battle. So we're just gonna wait for him to appear. Nice and easy, come on. And there we go. So I do not know what this guy has, but he does have one of the best armors in the game. Okay, he's double fisting his swords, which, oh lord, one of his swords is Rivers of Blood. Yeah, this is not gonna be an easy one. Yeah, that's the Rivers of Blood katana. It's the most overpowered weapon in the game. If you're wondering why I don't yet have it, it's because you've not reached the point where we get it. So, you know, that's why I don't have it. But you best believe when I do get it, we shall be using it. Anyway, he's down. Let's go beat the third one. Okay, so I'm just gonna save my flask and we're gonna use heal. Man, whoever's gonna be facing my character is gonna have a hard time. Alright. Bring on my third opponent. I can't wait to finish this so that somebody else can come and have to summon my character. It's gonna be fun. Man, she has a great sword. She's a strength girl. Oh wow. That's a neat Ashovo, if I've ever seen one. Oh no, that was the wrong heal. That was the wrong flask. Electrify armament, not bad. Except my golden... No, except my golden hellbat is just the best weapon ever. Anyway, we're done. So we've completed, so we're gonna talk to him and we're gonna get the Great Jazz Arsenal Talisman, which we're gonna replace our +1 Arsenal Charm, and now this vastly raises our maximum equipment load, so you know, happy days. Right, so moving on forward, I think it's time for me to go fight a dragon. Now caelid has like so many dragons, which is free runes and free dragon hearts, so if you ever do have the time, you can literally go fighting all of them and get like 30,000 runes for each. But that's not what I want. I want to face this specific dragon because it has a name. And if you guys have been noticing, that's exactly what I've been doing. All the dragons I've fought up to now actually have a unique name. They're just not some random dragon that you meet walking through caelid. So we're gonna summon Mimic, and yeah, let's go beat us a dragon. So this is the flying dragon Greyll. He's basically similar to the flying dragon Agil, just, I don't know, a bit more powerful. Now the hard part about this fight is we have to fight him on this tiny ass bridge, so we don't have a lot of space to work with, but we should be fine, assuming I can avoid his flames. Anyway, alright, we made it. As you can see, the challenging part about this fight is that you have to fight him like on a bridge that is so as tiny. Anyway, rot breath. He's not yet scarlet rot bladed, so that flame is moving in a straight line, so nothing to worry about. Stay to the left as he does that fire. Alright. He thinks he can escape me, but nobody can escape my rot breath. Yikes. Alright, this is gonna get him scarlet rot. Okay, he's gonna come down on us. Ugh. We've not yet rot blighted him, which is insane. Alright, he's finally rot blighted. Man, took a while. Oh, he is so scarlet rot blighted. Albeit I've not been using my scarlet rot that well. Anyway, stay to the left because all dragons in the game fly and release their flames towards the right. I don't know why. Oh no. Could definitely not escape that. Oh no, he's gonna come down on us. I can't believe I used torrent. I used torrent to tank that damage, which I know it's not nice, but we had to tank that damage. There was literally no place for us to escape to. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use one of our flasks to bring out torrent again. Okay, that's a street flame, so just avoid it. And let me go take him out. The Scarlet Rot status effect has been doing some major work. And there we go. So we get a dragon heart and some 80,000 runes for our troubles. And now the next thing we shall be doing is we're going to go upgrade our level because we can. So one thing about Upper Caelid is you're going to be getting so much runes just by defeating the things around here that you're not even gonna believe it. It's gonna be so impeccable, like it's gonna be so it's gonna be so weird how much runes you can get just from being in Upper Caelid. Anyway, I'm looking at the dragon breaths and their cost. So we need 23 faith and 17 arcane to use it on our base stats. Mimic can only use spells that we qualify for in our base stats, not with the not with the rune arc and the great rune active. So I want Mimic using Dragon Breath, essentially speaking. So that's why I'm trying to get those base stats, because when Mimic is using Dragon Breath, we are damn near unstoppable. Anyway, you guys are about to see what I mean when I say that upper caelid is gonna be giving us a shit ton of runes for absolutely nothing. Okay, made it down. Okay, dude, stop it. Wow, really? Stop it. There we go. You get bestial constitution, and it basically gives you a lot of resistance to a lot of physical attacks. That's basically what that incantation does. Anyway, right here we have another Ard Tree avatar, and he is so overtuned, so overleveled, he is so powerful, he is broken, and he has been tested out against major story bosses, and he does kill major story bosses. Yeah, I know. So there are some bosses who are so overtuned and so overleveled, it's insane. Anyway, this is the Putrid avatar, as I said. So I have tried to rot him, but again, that's kinda dumb since he's already putrid to begin with. But my rot Dragon Breath still does physical damage to him. That's the good thing about the rot Dragon Breath. Ha, missed. Anyway, we get the bubble because there's a possibility he might take us out. And there we go. This fall that he does releases Scarlet Rot. So I'm just gonna use the Cleanstone Breath. Oh wow, the Cleanstone Breath is doing some serious damage on him. Okay, you just have to stay back so that you don't get that Scarlet Rot falling on me. And basically I'm using Mimic as a distraction so that I can get fire on him. He is a tree after all, so all the fire is gonna be necessary to take him out. And you're done. And we get 91,000 runes. Then we get the Oplin Hardening Tear and the Stone Barb Cracked Tear. So right, so as you guys can see, the amount of runes you simply get by defeating enemies in here is phenomenally exceptional. It's weird. But other than that, I don't know. I think before we go, I can go and level up again, just so that I do not have the worry of having all these runes disappear because I did not level up. So yeah, let's go back to the bridge and upgrade a level for ourselves. Alright, so let's take Arcane to level 14. We are almost at 17, just 3 more levels to go. Alright, so now we can proceed on forward the way we were supposed to. With 2000 runes just left in my pocket, I am not worried at all at the prospect of anything weird happening to my runes, because we have enough, more than enough actually, to make it through this region. No, that does not make sense. I do not care if I lose 2000 runes, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm checking the difference between my golden halberd and my pole blade, because now I have enough stats to use it, and I don't know, the pole blade is good, but comparing it to the golden halberd, even to even to an unupgraded bloody hell it's like, you know, it's not even showing me enough changes in damage, you know. But I kinda like the moveset, you know, it's a very open set of moves. Plus it brings bleed, you know, that's why I kinda like it, but it's not even the best bleed weapon. Like, once you get Rivers of Blood, man, it's gonna be game over for a lot of people. It's gonna be game over for a lot of enemies, I mean, that I'm gonna be facing. But as you can see, like, my golden halberd does way more for less. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with the golden halberd. Anyway, so we are going to be moving on to the next region. This is gonna be one of the few 1 hour episodes left. We have been proceeding so quickly through the game that I am now more than comfortable to scale down the length of these episodes to 40 minutes. So this is going to be one of the few. I mean, I'm not saying that every single episode is gonna be in the region of 40 minutes. That's not what I'm saying. But most of them are, and it's only gonna be the rare occasion episodes where I have to deal with numerous bosses here and there, or dealing with a very difficult boss that are probably gonna be creeping back to the 1 hour mark. But generally speaking, we are in such a good place right now that the lengths of these episodes are, I don't even need to have them at 1 hour anymore. That's essentially what I'm trying to say, because we have been, honestly speaking, we have been cruising through the game. I'm not gonna lie, we have been absolutely cruising, and we've not even been doing much. We've just been grinding out content. We've just been grinding out the content of the game as it is, and just absolutely decimating our enemies along the way. I will say that after this we will be going back to the Moonlit Altar in the next, no, we've not even done the Divine Tower of Caelid. We've not even beaten up the Bell-bearing Hunt of Caelid. Man, I'm not looking forward to the Bell-bearing Hunt of Caelid. That guy is he's one of the overpowered, overtuned enemies of this region. That Bell-bearing Hunter of Caelid also destroys story bosses. It's weird because you'd think story bosses would be the most powerful enemies. They're not. Like, a random Bell-bearing Hunter is stronger than a story boss. A random tree avatar is stronger than a story boss. A random giant who, man, I'm gonna show you that giant. I'm gonna have one swing at him. If he kills me, I'm never going back to beat him. Yeah. And also another random deathbird is stronger than story bosses. Heck, even the fully grown falling beaster that we beat a couple of episodes ago, that thing is stronger than story bosses. Like, it's weird. Anyway, we need to drop down there. There is a cave that we need to access by dropping down there, and I'm trying to figure out the correct position that we need to drop from. We have our uplink bubble because there's a likelihood we're gonna die, and I have no reason to look for my runes if I die. Okay, we made it down. I mean, we lost a little bit of health, but not so much. Alright, so we need to move on forward and try to make it to the next drop zone, which is here, surprisingly. So we're just gonna have to jump down as easily as we like. There we go. Actually, yeah, I'm actually taking you guys to that guy. Now that I think about it, yeah, so this is the giant that I was talking about, that is so overtuned, so overleveled, so insanely overpowered that it doesn't matter what you do, he's gonna destroy you. And you'd think that he's guarding something important. No, he's just guarding a runak, which means I'm gonna be losing a runak just to get another one. So yeah, smart decision making by me, but I'm just gonna do it anyway so that I can show you guys why this guy is insanely overpowered. Like, even in my other build, which I will admit it's a god tier build because everything is at max level, and the reason everything is at max level is because when this game was being launched, when it was being released, it was so buggy that we could literally use exploits to get infinite amount of runes to upgrade our characters. The first few weeks of Elden Ring were insane. That's all I have to say. Like, the first few weeks of Elden Ring were just insane. We could use so many exploits just to get infinite amount of runes. You guys can even see those videos that are just lined up on YouTube. Like, we could use so many exploits, get so many runes, and just upgrade your character. Like, in the first week of the game, you'd already find people that have level 120, level 150 characters, just from using the bugs in the game on release. You can't do that right now. The devs have really patched up the game, but man, those first few weeks of the game, those first 2 to 3 weeks of the game were just a free-for-all in terms of exploiting runes. Good times, man, good times. Anyway, I might just show you guys that build of mine in a one-off episode, just for the sake. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll show you guys that build so that you can see that I was one of the people who benefited from those exploits. Anyway, this is a giant that is extremely overpowered and he's probably gonna destroy us, but before he does, I'm gonna make sure I get this rune arc. Yes, so I'm gonna do my best to beat him. He's probably gonna destroy me, but you know. So this is one of his special abilities. He draws a circle and this laser comes out, so I'm just gonna use this pillar to protect myself from the laser. Okay, so he can attack me behind the pillar, which I know. As you can see, he hit like a truck as well. And what makes this guy hard to beat is his weak points are on his arms. They are not on his legs like other giants. Oh, I actually thought I was evading this really well. Okay, so once you see that circle drawn, just stay behind a pillar because this laser would obliterate you. Oh god, okay. There's a guy who actually used this dude against all bosses all the way to the end of the game. Well, he's obviously doing it on PC because you can do this on console, and he was trying to see how powerful this guy was, and he completed the game with this guy. Now, he was not like controlling him and playing with him, he was just taking him into boss arenas to see if the game's natural bosses can deal with him. And what do you know, the game's natural bosses could not deal with this guy. And think about it, this random dude is just lying down here. Like, honestly, there's a random dude just lying down here that is more powerful than your story bosses. Man, the devs in Elden Ring are something else, to be honest, because why would you overtune a character this way? And we've not even reached to the most overtuned death lord ever. But anyway, me complaining about this is not gonna change the fact that I'm awesome. This guy is gonna kill me. I've actually come to accept that, because as you guys can see, I've not even done much damage to him, and my healing flasks are just going down the drain. I mean, I'm not gonna just fly down and let him kill me. That would be the most time saving thing to do, but we will keep on trying. We will keep on doing our best. We will keep on striving to try and destroy him, because if there's one thing that I'm never going to do is quit, because the odds are against me. Okay, let me try hit his arm. Ooh. Now if I could get to hit his arm all the time, there would be a possibility that I could take him down, but this space is too tiny for that, as you guys can see. Oh no. Anyway, I am still trying my best over here, as you guys can clearly see. Ha, missed. Oh. I mean, look at the health pool he has. Oh god. No, but seriously, look at his health pool. I mean, this guy is insane. Oh, of course. Alright, we try again. I'm actually trying to be behind him so that I can hit his arms, but man, getting to his arms is really problematic. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh boy, there he is. Don't need those lasers hitting us. Yeah, you also don't need those rocks hitting you. They hurt. What is up, big boy? I'm right here. Oh lord. Yeah, this is what I get for trash talking. And the problem is these guys are actually immune to scarlet rot, so I can't even rot like them. Oh, of course. I was literally trying to bait him. Like, if there was a way I could bait him into those attacks while I'm underneath him, it would give me the chance to absolutely obliterate his arm. But I'm finding it hard to get underneath him because he draws up those stupid lasers. As you can see, every time I get underneath him, he starts throwing that laser. And those lasers, if they lock on, they will have obliterate him. Anyway, you guys know me. I am not one to give up, so even if it means healing like this, I will do it. Oh, of course. Just when I get close enough. Ah, missed. Missed. Alright. We are almost underneath him. Okay. Dude has over 10,000 health still left. Like, all the hell. And you guys have seen how much I have struggled to beat him up. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, I got hit by the rock. Okay, he missed. Hit his arm. Oh no, that did not get his arm. God damn it. Yeah, we're just gonna die. We are definitely dying here. Yeah, so as you guys can see, that's what the lasers would do. They would home in on you and just obliterate you out of existence. And yeah, that is why that guy is the most insanely overpowered, overtuned SOB I have ever met. Anyway, that aside, I'm not going back to fight him. I might come back when I'm done with the game just to get my revenge, but it's not really something that I am too concerned with. Anyway, let's see. We're gonna use a Runak. And now we are gonna fight ourselves a Night Rider. There is a Night Rider on this bridge, so we're gonna pass time until nightfall. And yeah, we're gonna be taking him out. Alright, so let's go do this fight, shall we? You guys know how we fight Night Riders. We fought so many of them before, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Of course, this Night Rider is extremely overpowered as well, because everything in caelid is overpowered. So whenever you are in caelid, you need to remember that you are in a place where everything is literally on performance enhancing drugs. Everything you face over here in caelid is gonna be in performance enhancing drugs. So avoiding his attacks are gonna be key. His attacks hit like a truck. Man, we've not even been able to land a hit. Well, as of yet anyway. Okay, we are not landing hits, and finally we land one. By the way, I'm not going back for my runes, just so you know. Those runes are lost in history forever. Those 2000 runes. Oh, what a hit. Okay, he also gets a hit. Ooh, what a hit. Of course, his horse is also tanking hits for him. It's what usually happens whenever you are fighting on horseback. Your horse also takes some hits for you. So as you can see, when I heal myself, it also heals Torrent. He is also tanking some hits for me. Which I don't know, I'm not kinda happy of it, because I don't like Torrent getting hurt. Oh man. Oh, what a juicy hit. Nope. Missed. Oh god, please fall down. Please fall down. Oh, he did not. There is a way you can also get him to fall down from the bridge, actually. Not have to keep fighting him. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, what a beautiful hit. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, dude. You need to stop hurting me and Torrent. Okay, we are almost there with him. Oof, what a juicy hit. Alright, we get him down. Oh no. Okay, he's resummoned his horse. Oh no. Oh no. Torrent, why are you standing over there? I need you over here, man. Thank you, buddy. Oh Lord. Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh wow. So we both got hits on each other, but his took me out. Interesting. This fight is like jousting in the ancient days, where two knights in their horses would just go with lances at each other and one would die for entertainment of everyone else. And in this case, it's the Knight Rider who died to me. And we can get Bloodhound Steps and a good 42,000 runes for our troubles. So if you guys have been paying attention, you might have realized that we have leveled up twice in one episode, and that's the power of Upper Caelid. And it's not that, and it's not one of those leveling ups where we barely made it. We just beat 2 enemies, and just like that we were able to level up. So yeah, the amount of runes you can get by doing things in Upper Caelid is absolutely insane, and it's what we like it to be like. Anyway, we're gonna pass time until morning as well. There is a cave that we shall be going to do, and that's where we shall be finishing off this wonderful episode of ours. So I'm gonna put the Bloodhound Step on my Wakazashi so that we can use it to quick step through stupid regions, like maybe a region that has lava, or a region that has what's this other stupid thing called rot, scarlet rot, yeah, or poison, you know. So it's a common known meme at this point that Miyazaki really loves his poisonous lakes, and he brings them in various forms. It can be a lake of rot, it can be a lake of poison, it can be a lake of magma. It still doesn't change the fact that it's still a lake of rot, and it's basically at this point a Miyazaki special, a meme. I don't know why I thought it was important for me to point that out. I just did, so I can't take it back now. Anyway, let's head over to that cave. So that cave is gonna be weird because one, we're gonna find a bear. We're gonna have to fight a bear at the start of the cave, and two, we're gonna have to fight wolves in that cave, and then three, we're gonna be fighting other things in that cave as well. Anyway, oh yeah, you guys remember this dude over here? Definitely forgot about that. I've kept the guy that summons the balls alive because I think there will come a point maybe where I'm 1,000-ish runes short of doing something, and it seems like a very easy way of getting those 1,000 runes, in my opinion. That is. Of course, there is another ball over here, so you know, best to avoid all of them. Anyway, if you see a bear lurking outside, you know you are on the right place. There we are. So yeah, this is the cave we want to be in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dragonbarrow Cave. So, first things first, the first enemy we shall be fighting is a rune bear, which is basically the adult version of the bear that was outside. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait, that turns it off. Ah, okay. I'm gonna golden bow, and then we're gonna go fight this bear. There he is, or there she is. It's hard to tell, and as you can see by the number of blood stains, he or she or it is not an easy thing to fight. Okay, that squish attack got me. Now, contrary to public opinion, I do not find fighting these bears that hard, to be honest. They are very, very aggressive, which makes them easy to fight, in my humble opinion. Oh no, I can't get a repost because of where his head is at. But yeah, because of their aggression, I find them easy to fight, except that other one, which was like after them caelid. The one that I told you I would not fight even if you gave me anything, because that bear, instead of doing, that bear does to status effect build-up, it does bleed like this other one, and it also does scarlet rot. So yeah, not fighting that bear even if you paid me to. But as I said, evading these aggressive as bears is really not hard for me. I don't know, I've never found them hard to do. And as you can see, we are almost there, and we are done. I've never really thought those bears to be a problem, to be honest, except for that one bear. That one bear that also, yes, you guessed it, kills story bosses. Anyway, get a golden rune 12, get a warming stone. Let's see, what else can we do? Okay, so we're just gonna explore this cave, finish up, go fight the boss, and we are done with the episode. In the next episode, we shall do the Divine Tower of Caelid, because looking at the time, we are literally an hour in, so doing this cave has to be the last thing. Yeah, but in the next episode is where we shall go fight that bell-bearing hunter, go do the Divine Tower of Caelid, and basically finish up a caelid. And then in the episode after that, we shall do the Moonlit Altar, and then proceed on to the capital city. Oh no, I'm so sorry to you deers. I had no idea that it was deers, because I just see something and then I just attack, because everything in this game attacks me in return. So you know, all's fair in love and war, I guess. Anyway, so moving on forward, here we are. We're just gonna move towards the northeast to see if there's anything. No, there is none. So we're just gonna move over to this side. I'm looking for wolves. There should be a pack of wolves that we can fight as well. yeah, I think we are moving in the right direction. So pick up the crystal cave moss, drop down again, pick up the budding cave moss, and now we want to aim for that big white wolf. He's the big boss of the area. So drop heavy attack, 2 light attack. As you can see, it takes a lot of hits to take him down. The rest of his luckies, not so much. Really breaks my heart whenever I hear them whimpering after I kill them. But yeah, you really want to take out the white one first, because if you don't, he's gonna cause you a lot of trouble. Poor good boys. Yeah, so picking up all the budding cave mosses that we can. And then we need to, well, that's actually where I was, so descending down did not really do much, to be honest. Let's see. Alright, yeah, this is the path we want to take. Take some more cave moss, drop down again, and drop. Once we drop down here, it's gonna be boss fight time, so you know. Get the bubble, get the golden vow ready, and drop down. We shall bring out mimic so that it can be a 2-on-2 fight. Alright, so mimic, choose one and pick the other, and then see who defeats their opponent faster. Do you have a deal? I'll take your silence as yes. So I'm gonna start fighting this guy. So these are the beastmen of Ramazurla. One is throwing daggers, the other one is using a cleaver. So okay, I'm out of stamina. We need to regenerate our stamina. Okay, let's go back to fighting him. Okay, he got me the final combo, but I'm done with mine. Yo, Mimic, I'm done with my fight. Okay, I still won, so you know, just saying. And yeah, we get the Flame Talk Talisman +2 and a cool 65,000 runes for our trouble. Which means, yes, you guessed it, we can level up again. 3 level ups in one episode. Have you ever seen such wonderful things happening? Such wonderful things only happen in this playthrough, of course. Anyway, I don't think we have much left to do other than level up, and yeah, so I'm just gonna go back into this cave and level up so that I don't have to keep walking around with all these runes. Alright, again to level 15, and you are now on level 125 overall. So the meta level is usually level 150, which means it's like a community sanctioned cap, if you will. So if you get to level 150, it's like recommended you don't upgrade past that, so that matches, like PvP matches, can be fair and such. Which, I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, you do you. Personally speaking, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be upgrading as much as I can, because I don't believe in community sanctioned caps. Just play the game as you want to, because it means, like, if I was to stick by the community sanctioned caps, I'd only have 25 more level ups left, which is weird to me. Anyway, so we're not going to be doing anything much, to be honest. We're just going to be going to this skull right here. This skull belongs to a giant. We've not yet really faced a giant, if I'm being honest, like a true fully fledged giant. We will, but you'll understand why. So the law of the story goes that the giants came to the law of the story goes that the giants were trying to protect themselves and fight against the artery and Queen Marika and etc. And the trolls, you guys have seen the trolls, we fought them a lot. The trolls, being a subspecies of the giants, betrayed the giants and fought with the greater will and Queen Marika, and the giants were absolutely obliterated from existence, and only one is left, and we shall be fighting that sole surviving giant, but not in this episode, of course. Heck, not even in the next 10 episodes, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so these skulls are basically his brethren that were left, and even after the trolls helping out in the fight, well, they're now being used as slaves, so you know, sucks to be them, but also deserved. Anyway, we are going to pick up one more thing. It's not even a big thing, I'm just picking up some stray loot here and there before we end the episode. Of course, there are dragons all over this place, so again, if you wanna fight them, you can. Personally speaking, I do not see the need to fight them at all, because I do not see the need to have to fight them ever. I've fought all the named dragons. Well, no, there is one more named dragon, but he's so far ahead that I'm not even gonna be thinking about him as of now. Oh no, there are more named dragons now that I think about it. Man, you'd think you're close to ending a game, and then you'd realize no, you're not even close to it. But anyway, yeah, so there is a dragon like on this other side of the wall. I'm just gonna ignore him. Yeah, that's him. As I said, dragons everywhere, so if you want to fight them, you can fight all of them. He's like right there. I don't really need to fight another dragon, to be honest. I mean, it's 3 runes, because 3 runes, yeah. That's the only reason you would want to fight a dragon at this stage. And this is a Celia Evangel. This is literally the last thing that we shall be doing in this episode. So golden bow, and then we're gonna enter the Evangel. So the enemy inside here is pretty easy, which is going to be a very weird way to end the episode, but it's how you're gonna end the episode. You're gonna end the episode by fighting a very easy enemy. Alright, so golden bow, and here we are. So he's a BattleMage. Gonna spear up. So BattleMage Hugues, I think is his name. That hammer thing that he uses is really, this is the thing that kills guys over here, to be honest. It's that hammer, but yeah, as I said, very easy ability. And by beating him, we also get his Ash Summon and chump change in runes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So in this episode, we've literally covered the more harder things of Upper Caelid, if I can say that. So in the next episode, what we shall be doing is we shall be doing the Divine Tower of Caelid and fighting the Bell-bearing Hunter. So this is where we shall leave it off. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today, and I shall catch all of you in the next episode. Bye guys.